We've seen it very rarely tonight. Yorgey just waiting. They wanted him to get on the jab. He hasn't listened to his corner.
One other factor, Yorgey, we know, has hurt Hearns several times in this fight. He's been able to do very little damage to the body as follow-up, and maybe that's why Hearns is still here and still moving.
Yeah, neither guy with concerted work to the body. But Hearns so far seems to be winning this round. With those two right hands. Yorgey misses, closing out the eighth, and Hearns needs this one. Probably got it.
Win the fight, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, listen. Keep shooting that hook, jab, hook. That's all you got to do. Just take your ass off the rope.
Go to his left hand. Go to his left hand. You got to worry about nothing. Take it deep. Hold it. Hold it.
Come on, baby. Keep it simple. Hook, jab, hook, baby.
Don't try to put so much on your punches unless you have it. Don't try to put so much on your punches.
Come on, baby.
Drop your jab's only a foot away. Shoot it. All right? You can't get past your jab. You can win the fight with your jab, Harry. And pick your shots. Yes, sir. All right.
There's the father of Harry Joe, John Yorgey, in one of his quieter moments.
He's a character.
Put the gas on.
Harry Joe Yorgey is a huge idol at the Blue Horizon. You know, Steve, here he's in Oklahoma. It's a little different story.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, they're both really nice people.
Yes.
Hearns seems like he's like the sweeter guy. Harry Joe right now looks like the meaner, badder body. He just looks like the meaner, badder guy who wants it more, just in terms of body language. Really get it. Thought Hearns won that round, which would put him close again, but still behind.
Well, that's the thing. You know, you think of this fight, you think back at what we've seen. You see 9 rounds or more. Hearns never been there, and Harry Joe has won 2 out of 3. You think of what we've seen so far, Nick, and you think of all the highlights. They're all Yorgey's, yet this fight on my card is pretty close.
Mine as well. We're in the 9th. They may have to go 12. Hearns was asked to face the toughest opponent of his career. It was time. He had to face a threat, and he has found one in Harry Joe Yorgey, who wants to seize the moment. He's never had a shot like this, never had the exposure like this, and he doesn't want to blow it at 31, married with 4 kids. You know, maybe time to find something else if he has to drop down again. Even though he's unbeaten as well.
Yeah, there are definite storylines here.
Oh, man.
And Ronald Hearns, Nick, not only the toughest fight of his life, not only down for the first time, but going 12 for the first time. Welcome to the real world, Ronald Hearns.
There you go. And there's a lot of waiting. The action's really slow. It was rip-roaring first couple of rounds, and then really excitement with each guy going down in the 4th. Hearns getting dropped once again in the 5th. Yorgey rips with a left hook, tries to dig to the body, but only occasionally. He's not throwing that jab. He's not being first. He's not firing with Hearns, but Hearns is doing even less.
And Harry Joe's left hand, he's starting to carry it as low as Hearns is carrying his left.
And his right at times. Hearns blinking. I don't know what he's waiting to set up, or he's still in retreat. And he's looking to start him with that right hand, get extension on that shot. That may be his only hope, Steve, but as you mentioned, it may not have the knockout power he may need. Now Yorgey, 2 shots. It's been very few combinations from either guy here in the 9th. They're slowing. They may be both tired for legitimate reasons. Yorgey just buying a little time using the ring, and Hearns now trying to chase him down. I haven't seen anything from Hearns what he talked about in terms of letting Yorgey follow him and then stopping and nailing him, you know, coming in. His fight plan has fallen apart at the seams, courtesy to knockdown.
Exactly. Close round, Nick. I'm giving it to Hearns, and there's a punctuation mark.
Except these last 5 seconds, and Hearns is in trouble. And now it's a 10-8 Yorgey round. Will he get up?
The last down. Give me that count. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No,
He's out.
can't be saved by the bell.
He's out.
He's out, as Steve Smoger said. The bell sounded after he went down. You can't be saved by the bell. And Harry Joe Yorgey, in the fight of his life, on the biggest stage of his career, comes shining through. And here he is, the 31-year-old from Bridgeport, Pennsylvania, rocks Ronald Hearns' world and elevates himself. Would you say fringe contender? Not yet by any means, but prospect at least.
Big step up for Harry Joe. Not bad for a non-puncher, huh?
Man.
Ronald Hearns still down there, getting medical attention.
Back home.
His brother Billy Hearns over his fallen brother. He's sitting up. Harry Joe Yorgey will be up all night, I'm sure, in celebration.
Babies at home, I love you guys. I love you so much. Daddy's coming home with another belt. And my boy, little Ron. Here you go, boy. Love you like a son. Come on, baby.
You know what, Nick? He was a star in Philly before tonight. You beat a guy with the last name Hearns. It does a lot for you.
Yeah, I think he's on the map.
Right.
In all the lower 48 and Hawaii and Alaska watching. Harry Joe Yorgey. Again, career club fighter, Steve. His next step was now. He was no opponent, and checking out the scorecards
All over the map.
Hearns was, yes, one judge had Hearns ahead by a point. One had Yorgey ahead by 5, and another had Yorgey ahead by 1. So Yorgey was winning by split decision.
After 8, yeah.
After 8 into this fateful, resounding, evening-ending 9th. Ronald Hearns dropped 3 times. The first, second, and third times of his once unbeaten career. The bubble has burst. And Pat Harker has the official word now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner at 2 minutes, 58 seconds, 59 seconds of the 9th round, Lightning, Harry Joe Yorgey.
Harry Joe Yorgey is 22-0. Forget about that draw. He's basically a prospect now who has burst onto the showbox scene.